Hey guys, I'm John with Thrifted Flip, and I'm here today to show you all the great stuff that we picked up while we were on vacation. It was one of those work vacations, and we went to a whole bunch of thrift stores, found a whole bunch of items, and now that we got back, we see that we had 28 items that we sold. But what I want to really show you is one item in particular that the wife found. It's huge, it's massive, and it's worth a ton of money. Check this out. Okay, let's check out all the items that we sold while we were thrifting on our vacation. Yes, okay, let's get into it. Starting off here. Now I'm gonna go kind of fast because there's so many items. I mean, there's just stuff upon stuff, upon stuff, upon stuff. There's more stuff over here. There's all kinds of stuff. Were those the wife's shoes? Yep, that's the wife over there. Okay, anyway, let's get back to it. We might meet her in a minute. But starting off, over here, I don't know if you can see this, it's a hunting clock that's new in the box. And it says on there, quack, quack, miss me. With real hunting action and sounds. Try me, push down, push the duck down. Well, I tried to push it and it didn't do anything because I think the batteries are kind of old because, well, it's a really old item. But anyways, I paid a lot of money for this, $14.49. It's from 1998, and this will probably sell for about 50 or 60 bucks. I didn't see one that was brand new in the package. The last one I saw that was in the package, not new, sold for $50. So, you know, we'll probably try and list this for $75 and see if we get any takers. Next, we got the Grace Digital. It's one of those, heck, let's be real, it's like a clock and weather station, all kinds of fun stuff in one. As you can see right there, paid $7.49 for it. Those sell for 50 or 60 bucks. Skates. My wife found a great pair of skates. They're adjustable from sizes 3 to 7 for boys and girls. We paid $12.49 for those, and we're looking to get about $40 or $50 for those. And then let's go up here. Found one of these timer boxes. This was at a random little thrift store that we found. And let's see if we could open it with one hand. We can. Total Control, yes. Total Control by Eartrol. I don't know if I said that name right. Eartrol, yeah, we'll go with that. Paid $2 for it. And these sell for about 50 or 60 bucks. JVC remote. You know I like remotes. Pick them up for a buck. Sell them for $12 to $15. Got one game here called Scrapland that's going to go for 12 to 15 bucks. And then American Horror Story Hotel, brand new. These go for $20. And then, oh, and each one of these costs $1.99. Then we have this Boy Scouts of America vest. I think we paid $1. Oh yeah, one whole dollar for it. And we don't know what we're going to get for that. We just thought we'd take a chance on it, see what we could do. Down here is an Auric, and paid $7.49 for that. Those sell for about $50 online. I got a horse, puzzle, clothes. Back here, it looks like we got this one's unique. It's a box of erasers. Like somebody actually collects erasers. And I guess there's people out there that collect erasers. I don't know anything about erasers myself, but this is one big tote of erasers. It costs $3.49 for it, and what it goes for is, well, your guess is going to probably be as good as mine. Put down in the comments what you think this box of erasers is going to go for. I don't know, but it should be interesting. But yeah, $3.49, and it's going to be a mystery. Back there, we got a camcorder inside this bag. Let's open it up, see what it looks like. Oops, it is a Sharp View Cam, and it's $17.49. It does have the battery. The wife checked it, and it's got the charger in there and has the bag. These go for about $70 online, and we'll see going from what, $17.49 to $70. That should be a nice flip. Hopefully it works. We're gonna have to test it just to make sure. In here we've got some plushes, some little plushes. Little one here, we spent $2.49 for this, and this one's got some little characters in there. And then there's some Coca-Cola bears in here as well. And this one we paid $5.49 for the lot of them. And there's what, 3 or 4 in there. Those, I think she plans on selling those on Mercari. And then we got some Converse shoes we paid $12.49 for. And those ones will probably go for about 40 bucks. Transparency film, we paid $3.49 for that. Those sell all day long for about $15. Now, these are kind of unique. We got some faucets here, one by Moen and one by Kohler. They each were $17.49. They're brand new in the box, and the comps on them are saying like $180. We'll see if that's what we're actually able to get. That'd be really nice if we could. Realistically, I figure we'll probably be able to get about $70 for those. Got some more Nike shoes here. The Nikes here we paid 10 bucks for. And these ones are the Zoom Airs. They're like mint condition. I mean, there's like nothing wrong with them at all. I don't even know if they've been worn. Just looking at them, they look like they're still new. So, you know, 10 bucks. We'll sell those for $40 or $50. We got another bag back here filled with some more toys. And we got a Samsung DVD player here. Paid a boatload for it, $17.49. Usually on something like this, I'm not going to spend more than $10 for. But on this one, I paid up for it. It does have the remote on it. So I'm thinking I could probably get about $60 for it. Then I have a Sony Radio here that I paid $19.49 for. This one goes for about 80 bucks online, so that one's going to be a great flip. Back there we got a HEPA air filter. It's a Sharper Image Quadra, and I think I paid what, $7.49 for it? Oh shoot, I paid $12.49 for that. Well, that's okay, because that's going to bring in about $60. We got a sports tube, inner tube for, well, right now it's not going to probably sell because, well, hey, it's freezing outside. But when it comes summertime, we pay $4.49 for it. We'll be able to flip it for about 20-25 bucks when the summer comes. Then we have a plane finder. It's for golfing. It's Hank Haney's plane finder. We paid $6.49 for that. And that one sells for $60 or so online. And then this one here is the Rust-Oleum Countertop Transformations. Paid $17.49, and they go for $100 plus. Sometimes they're like $120 to $160, just depending. This is the charcoal one. So I have to verify that everything's in that box, and if it is, we are good to go. Oh, my wife almost beat me on this one. Yeah, right here. You see this puzzle right here? It's brand new in the box, and well, it was only $5.49. But why am I picking up a bikini puzzle? Well, there's money to be made there. It's from let me see if I can find it. 1984. It's an old one. So, you know, someone's gonna want to have a bikini puzzle, right? I figure, hey, let's get it. So let's make some money. Hopefully we'll be able to flip that for about $40. That'd be great. Got some other stuff back here. Conair jet tub thingy-bopper. Cost $6.49. That sells for $60 online. We got a Trolls doll, some bakeware, more plush, more toys, bags. Virtually, we found everything. But there is one item in particular that my wife is super proud about. I mean, she is so happy that she found this item. She was bragging to me because, you know, we like to watch other people on YouTube where they're thrifting, and then they have a battle of the wife versus the husband as to what they find. And she was so proud of this item. She said that she whooped me on finding the best value out there as far as an item to flip online. So we found it at Goodwill, and she is actually going to show you what that item is. You ready for it? Dun, da, da, da. There it is. There's Melissa, my beautiful wife, and she has the magical dance castle. How much did you pay for that?
12 Dancing Princesses Magic Castle. I believe it was $12.49. Is that what it says?
Yes.
And the last sale I could find on eBay for one that was pre-owned was $325. They did accept a best offer, but not too bad. $12.49 flipped into $325. We do have to verify all pieces are in here, but I think this is the find of the day and I win.
That's pretty amazing. I have to admit, she won. So now that we know that she's the winner and I'm the loser, let's go ahead and see what items we sold. There's a lot of them. Okay, let's talk about what we sold for today. It's a huge list, so I'm gonna go kind of fast today just to make it a little bit simpler for everybody. Don't wanna bore you. So the first thing I'm gonna talk about, well, here, let me grab the camera and show you all the items. All of them are pretty much right here. We got a couple more that are inside the house that we got to get. But to start off, boom, the ice cream maker. The ice cream maker there, I actually picked that up for $5.99 and sold it for $33.24 with shipping at $16.99. The next item, as you can see here, is the fresh air, which is right over there. Now this one, you can see on the side plate, it's actually missing the side plate. The LCD is a little bit messed up on it. I did disclose all that information in the listing itself, but that one sold for $56.99 plus $29.75 for the shipping. So one thing about those fresh air units is they bring in a lot of money. So if you see a fresh air unit, definitely consider picking that one up, because it even broken is making a lot of money. I mean, $56.99 for a broken unit. I only paid like 10 bucks for it. So hey, that's a great find right there. Next up is the White House Black Market Military Jacket Women's. That's one that's in the house. We picked that one up for 5 bucks, sold it for $20 plus $8.55 for the shipping. So that one's a good find as well. Security system right here. At a garage sale, I picked this one up. I paid $5 for it. It's brand new in the box. It's never been used. It has the monitor, the 2 cameras, the wires, and all that. And sold it for $47.49 for that unit. So turned $5 to $47.49. Next up is these organic undyed cotton knit eye mask sleep masks for $15.19 plus shipping of $5.20. Now those ones I don't have out here, so I can't show you, but those ones we just picked up for $1. So hey, $1 into $15 is fantastic. Next up, this Sony unit I picked up at a thrift store. I paid $25 for it, and it sold for $275.49. Wow, that's great. Plus there's shipping of $45, because hey, it's going to be a heavy item to ship. Gonna have to double box it just to make sure it makes it there. But to show you what that unit is, I actually have it over here. I'm gonna have to pull it off of this shelf, but that's it. It's got all the bells and whistles on that one. Really good shape, works fantastic, looks good. So hey, that's a great score. Next up from there is Space Jam. Now Space Jam, I think, is over here somewhere. I think it's buried right under there. Space Jam, the movie with Bugs Bunny and Michael Jordan. Whoops. Luckily that's not breakable. That is just some hair curler thingy. So we'll put that back over here. Well, Space Jam, picked that one up for, I think it was $1. Ended up selling for $7.59. Was free shipping, so didn't make a whole lot on that, but it's a good bread and butter item. The Star Wars Battlefront 2, well, we picked that one up for $2. Ended up selling it for $14.24, and they paid $3.99 for the shipping. So another great find. That pill box that's underneath there that I just kind of showed you earlier, that one we picked it up for $1. It sold for $6.95 plus shipping of $5.95. After that, speakers. So these little speakers I found out at another thrift store. I picked those ones up. I got them right up here. There's 2 of them there. But these little speakers have some fantastic sound for some little speakers, so I hooked it up. I ended up paying, I think it was $7.99 for those, and then we sold those for $42.74 plus shipping of $17.99. Now they are kind of small, so it shouldn't take that much to really ship them off. It'll probably cost about $15 to actually ship them. Next up, Monopoly, some game pieces. So these ones are the llama pieces, and oh, we do have them over here. Let me show you. So these are the little pieces that come in a Monopoly Unicorns versus Llamas game. Those were just extras that we had from purchasing a game that did not have all the pieces, but it did have that. So we sold those separately, and look, we sold it for $12.34 plus shipping of $5. So the reality is we couldn't sell the game, but we could sell the pieces. So we probably got just as much for these little pieces as we would the game. So that's a good find. Next up is the Sony. There's the Sony right over there. That's kind of a high-end DVD, CD player over there. That unit there, I picked it up for, I think it was $12.99 that I spent on that one. So spent up a little bit, but that's okay because it ended up selling for $64.59 plus $23.99 for the shipping fee on there. And then you saw me over here playing with the the hair rollers. The blue hair rollers right there is the next one that we sold, and those ones actually sold for $23.51. We picked those up for $4. And those also got us shipping of $9.99. Next up, we had this open box healthy crisp lid electric pressure cooker. We sold it for $33.24, and then also sold it for $20 on the shipping side. But that's right over here. It's just a lid, basically what it is. Let me move these guitars out of the way just a little bit. Right there. So that's the lid itself, and picked it up for $6, ended up selling it for the $33. Next up, I found this counterfeit bill detector, and also it counts money. I paid $10 for this thing, and I couldn't test it there, but I brought it home and I tested it, and it doesn't count correctly. Now I put $16 in there, and it's going to count 15 of it. Well, that doesn't work. So I don't know really how to fix it or what to do with it, but I ended up selling it for $32.10 plus $17.87 for the shipping. It's pretty heavy. It'll probably cost all that to ship off. I'm just kind of happy to get rid of it because it cost me $10 and it's not working correctly. So hey, I hope they can fix it and all will be well. Next up, ink. I love to sell ink. So this ink cartridge right here, I paid $1 to I think it was a thrift store, one of our Deseret Industries, we call it DI here. Picked that one up, ended up selling it for $13.77 with free shipping, so I'll have to pay the shipping, but hey, great little find just to get a couple extra bucks in. Next up, there's some phones in this bag right here, AT&T phones. There's a total of 3 handsets in there. Here's a better picture so you can see what it looks like. But those AT&T phones, I picked them up at a garage sale. I paid a couple bucks for them, ended up selling them for $18.99 plus $15.85 for the shipping fee on it. Next up is the Ergonomic Keyboard. You see me sell these before? They are a hot little item to find. If you could pick those up for $5 or less, I highly recommend it. That one there I ended up selling for $23.74 and $14.99 on the shipping. So, changing $5 into $23, do that all day long and hey, you'll be successful. Next up, so that's the thing that I dropped earlier that you saw. Now, they're not damaged or anything. All they are wire brush mesh rollers to put in your hair. Well, not to put in my hair, but women put those in their hair. I don't put it in my hair. Picked them up for $1, ended up selling for $9.49, and shipping was $8.55. Next up, okay, so this one is the 19-inch TrueTech LCD DVD player. It looks like they put a note on there. Hi, please make sure this was before you ship it out. Thank you. I don't know what that really means. Hi, please make sure this was before you ship it out. Thank you. Not sure what that means, but yeah, we're going to be shipping it out. there it is. It works fantastic. I had one of these before, just like this. Worked great. I didn't even want to sell it. I kind of liked it, used it as a test type of TV DVD for myself. And but someone paid the full price on it, so I shipped it out to them, and they got it, and then they told me that the DVD player wasn't working correctly and they wanted their money back. I was like, oh, I should have kept it. Well, I probably should keep this one, but I already sold it, so I got to ship it out. I did pick it up for, I think it was $10. I sold it for $34 plus $35 in shipping. So hopefully that one gets to them safely and I don't have to refund it and regret that I actually sold it. So next up, Dukes of Hazzard. You know the movie The Dukes of Hazzard. Well, this one is the actual seasons from back when it was a TV show, which is right under here. So this is the original Dukes of Hazzard. And we picked that one up for, I think it was $1. Ended up selling it for $7.55 plus $3.82 shipping. I don't know how I got $3.82 shipping on it, but I did. So anyways, and then right under there is the Winnie the Pooh. You can see the cassette, the booklet that comes there. Picked that up for $1. Ended up selling Winnie the Pooh for $7.55 plus shipping of, well, whoops. I'm sorry, $18. We sold it for $18 plus $3.82 again for the shipping. So it must be, I don't know how I got $3.82, but I did. So we'll ship it and it'll probably cost more than $3.82. Okay, next up, the Sony Handycam right here. This was a great find that I found at a thrift store. It is the model CCD-TRV128. And this one with the charger, tested it, I made sure that it's working. It works great. Sold that one for, that's right, $104.49. Shipping on it is $14.85. As you can see, it was a big day for us. We got a lot of items thrifted and we had a huge sales day. We had 28 items that we had to ship out. So let's kick it off with the numbers. But before we do, let me just say thank you so much for your viewership. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. Love to have you here back the next time. And if you like this video, heck, give it a thumbs up. Now let's get to the numbers. So our sales for today were virtually $1,500 for the day, which is outstanding. Cost of goods, we spent $310 to get all that stuff. Now eBay took their fair share of the cut. They took $202 of that. Now shipping, so going through UPS, USPS, FedEx, etc., it was $280 to ship all that stuff out, leaving us a gross profit of $708. Now with our taxes, 25% of that has to go to Uncle Sam, which is $177. So that leaves us with a net profit of $531 for the day. Now the bad news is this is actually over a 3-day period because we went on, our vacation trip and we did some thrifting while we were out there. We were able to get all those goods and then we came back to ship out those 28 items. So those 28 items, well, it's really over 3 days time. So if you take that 531, divide it by 3, it makes $177 a day is what we made for a profit. So that's how we did for today. I'll keep you posted on what else we're doing. I hope you enjoyed this show for today and I hope to see you on the next time. Bye.